Hope you guys have an amazing Friday, big weekend ahead for all of us. I just want to let you guys know it's been an absolutely fabulous week. We worked with a lot of new clients and people signed up for VAs this week. We want to continue to work and help people. You know what I mean? Our biggest mission and goal is to be able to help people so they don't have to spend months and months figuring out how to do this on their own. Other than that, guys, today is a Q&A type of day. Continue to drop your questions. Yesterday was an absolutely amazing training session. People came through with a lot of questions. Do me a favor and share this video with 2 to 3 people you like and love while we get a few more people on to the live thing. As you know, I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, all the way to December 31st. This is a challenge I'm putting on myself. I suggest you guys give yourself one big crazy goal or challenge to do and to push that consistency in your life that you need. So now, no matter what, I do this because it brings consistency for me to show up every single day. So that being said, uh, let's talk about some wins. What are some wins that you accomplished in your business for the week or your personal life that you don't mind sharing? Drop them in the comments. If you're just joining, like I said, what are some wins that you have accomplished this week that you don't mind sharing? Drop them in the comments. I can give you a shout out. If you have any questions, start to load up these questions. It's going to we're probably going to run this until about 1 o'clock, and then we'll get off. So 30 minutes today. So continue to do what's necessary. Um, Someone said my VA is working 30 hours a week and is struggling to get me one lead a week. What should I do? First and foremost, is this VA from my company? If so, bring that to our attention. It's 3 things you can do. First and foremost, listen to the calls. Listen to about 20 calls, not all back to back, but just randomly calls. After that, you want to look at the way your VA is presenting him or herself, and listen to the script in the calls. So yeah, if that's the case, then you definitely want to reach out to us. Also, if your VA is not enrolled in our monthly training where we meet with them twice a week, that's going to be a big thing too, because your VA needs that consistent training. If you just hire them and just forget about them, just let them do their thing, then they're going to struggle too as well. Give me 1 second, guys. It's my wife calling. Hello? Yes, sir. Yeah, go cut it on. I blew the fuse when I was using the blow dryer. Cut it in the Jay know how to do it in his bedroom. It's a breaker. You'll see one that's off. Okay. Yeah, so that being said, just listen to the calls, figure out exactly what's going on. It could possibly be your data. Um, it could possibly just be the fact that you're not in the best area to generate leads. So there's a lot that you have to look into to figure out. But one lead, not generating at least one lead a week, that's definitely a red flag to us. So look at your data. If not, reach out to us. Antoine at CEO929.com. Antoine at CEO929.com. Remember, with our company, you guys have a 6 month guarantee, a service, which means that anytime you're not happy with your VA, 29 or 6 months, we'll replace them free of charge, no questions asked. So reach out to the team so we can figure out how we can help you best. But like I said, the biggest thing is to make sure that they're actually following an effective script. Now, if you are using a different script than what we're teaching in the training, it's actually going against what we teach. We teach framework and how to, get people's attention. So we have a 5 out of 5 grade. First thing we teach is timeline, how to get the timeline. We show them asking, how to determine what the asking price is. If the lead asking price is 80% less than Zillow, and then are they even interested in receiving a cash offer? And does this lead actually fits in the buy box of the person that they're making calls for? So we actually teach that literally every single week. And if you want your VA and part of the $99 training that we teach every week, twice a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we meet every single week. Just reach out to us. That's a good question, Dorian. I need someone to help build a buyers list. Any suggestions? Also, when the VAs reach out to the sellers, do they say they work with the investors, or do they say the company name? We like to say we work with. We like to say we work with investors. We don't like to say our company name just because sometimes people are on a do not call list and they can kind of report you or send you threatening letters. There are professional litigators out there that just set up on these different lists and enroll in these different market lists on purpose, knowing that they're on a do not call list. And then once they identify your company, then they send you these threatening letters saying how much they're going to charge you if you don't, how much they're going to tell on you if you don't send them $500 or $1,000, and it's just a fucking Ponzi scheme. These people, these shit facing people out here in this world is trying to shake people down every time you look up. There's someone trying to. The thing about entrepreneurs, I think entrepreneurship is worse than the streets because in the streets, there's only a couple people out there. The stick up boys, the law, the federal government, and that's about it. Entrepreneurship, everybody named Love is out there, right? So you have to protect yourself. Um, what's up, big brother? Hope all is well. If you need that, go over to va.ceo929.com/premium. It's $97 a month, I think. $97 a month. And we'll take good care of you. But yeah, so back to your question about building a cash buyers list. We went over this a little bit on the last two episodes. If you can go back and watch it, where I showed you how to go into prop string, pull the flippers list, and manually individually skip trace the buyers and the buyer's LLC and the buyer's name, and then call. So what you can do is, this is what we teach in our VA mastery course, you can time block. So maybe give back an hour from the VAs just doing straight up cold calling to say, I'm going to take an hour of their schedule and each of my VAs are going to rotate building my buyers list and cold calling cash buyers. That's the first thing you can do. Or you can get one of your VAs to be dedicated towards that. But I wouldn't put so much energy into that. I would just make sure that that's a consistent activity we're doing every single day. So even if you add in 3, 4, 5 buyers a day on your list, that's still impressive. So by the time you start to get deals roll in, you know what I'm saying, you can easily liquidate your deals without having to go to Facebook. I always tell people, if you happen to go to Facebook with your deals, you're in trouble. You should be able to get your deal sold within the first 5 phone calls on your list because you got good buyers that's buying in today's market. Any other questions? What's some wins, guys? I want some wins. What you guys? You got any extra leads? Your VA is doing well. You got a deal on the contract. You about to close the deal. What are some wins that you are accomplishing? Like I said, if you need to talk to someone to talk about your business, you're ready to spend some money with us. You're ready to hire us as your partner, your consultant, your implementer, your implementation coach. Book an appointment with us so we can get on the phone to figure out how we can help you and answer as many questions as possible. Other than that, like I said, for a lot of you guys got to get used to doing multiple things at one time. We just signed a client up yesterday who basically was like, yo, every time I look up, I got to pause a part of my business. And then my business hurt because now I'm focused on dispositions. Now I'm back to marketing and everything seems not to be clicking. And I explained to him that, your business is made up of 4 pillars, and for everything to be clicking, you have to have other people in there helping you out. You can't do everything by yourself. So I don't know who's going around telling people that they can do everything by themselves. It's a lie. Because at some point, certain parts of the business is going to stop. And then it's not a business anymore. It's a hustle. It's a job. So a business should operate with you or without you, right? When you look at a hotel, I come from the hotel niche, open up a hotel. Only opened up one hotel in my life, and I worked at 2. So open up one hotel, and literally the dude, the manager of the hotel, and I'm still friends with him on Facebook. We still talk at least once a month. And he owns a restaurant in Atlanta, Georgia. And he said, yo, the day we open up the hotel, there's no more closing down. There's no more This is a 24-hour operation. It's the next man up. If you call out sick, somebody else got to step up and do the job. And that, though, if I didn't work at the hotel, it wouldn't give me tough skin to prepare me for entrepreneurship. Because some of you guys out there, and I'm just picking on you on YouTube, just in general, just speaking, at its highest frequency when it comes to people, some of you guys out there have this union worker entitled mentality to figure that I'm only going to do just enough. I'm only going to do my part of my job. Not understanding that, an operation takes everybody. It's an all hands on deck effort to get a person from being interested all the way to them, selling their house and you making money. And that's a long process. And some people just see the money side of it and it drives them. And some people, they do kind of see the hard work. But for some reason, they're not motivated. Again, I had another client call me earlier, and he's looking for someone to help him mentor. And I told him, we don't really do the mentor thing. That's a part of what we do, but that's not our core focus. Our focus is implementation and strategies and training your team and setting things up and getting you in that direction. But we do have a package, and I present him with the package, and he's ready to rock and roll. So the point I'm making to you, if you're out there and you're struggling, go find, even if it's not me, I might not be for everybody. I'm okay with that, right? At some point in your time, everybody in your life is going to be some form of a stepping stone, right? And I know that for me, I only can get people to a certain level in what they're trying to accomplish. And I'm okay with that. So if you got a person saying, just stick with me, stay with me, do everything, I'm the only person you need, you just driving their ego. So at the end of the day, you just got to make sure that you handle your business, you'll stand disciplined, you'll stand poised. Because it's the beginning of the year, it's still February, guys. You got a whole year ahead of you. So make sure that you're recalibrating your goals. Maybe you was a little overambitious in December, and now you're just kind of adjusting your goals to the point that you can really achieve and hit your goals. That's good, but in my monthly real estate investing meetup, I had someone bring me a deal that I may begin a contract tomorrow. Congratulations. That's a win for him. Congratulations. Hopefully you get that thing locked up and get it pushed across to the closing table. Congratulations, and it's nothing like getting a deal on a contract. Paul said he got a walkthrough scheduled this weekend. Congratulations, Paul, for getting a walkthrough. So listen, when you're doing a walkthrough, I want to give you some information, some source. When you're doing a walkthrough, you want to set expectations with people that, hey, when I come out to your property, I'm going to bring a 2-page agreement with me. So whatever we agree to today, if we both can make sense of it, I'm willing to put it on paper and put this thing forward and get this thing in motion. Are you okay with that? So one of the things that we're teaching now, and a lot of our trainers, is to be direct. Don't beat around the bushes. My intention today to come to your house is to try to buy your house or to make an offer on your house. So if that's something that you're not interested in me actually making an offer, then I definitely say, let me save a tank of gas. Let me save a little bit of my gas. Let me save $5 because I don't want to come out there wasting your time. I definitely don't want to waste my time either. So that's how you got to be with people. You got to set the expectations that this is my intention. So then when it's time to exercise that attention, there's no surprises. There's, what are you doing? Why you got this contract? What is this paper for? We haven't even, no. We agreed to $140,000. You cool with that number? I'm cool with that number. I'm just writing it down so we can get this thing in motion. Check it out. Do you like it? Okay, well, here, just sign right here. Thank you. Okay, I know it's the weekend. As soon as the title comes open first thing Monday, I'm going to take it over there to them. They're going to be calling you to get everything set up. That's how you handle the stuff at the house. Another tip. I know this sounds backwards as hell. Don't take pictures. When you're at the property, do not take pictures. Because if you need, because if a person says, well, you took all the pictures, you got everything you need, why you need a reduction? Why you need this? Why you need that? Like, you have nothing to fall back on. But if you say, hey, listen, I'm going to have my inspector come out here Monday to take the final pictures, make sure everything is what it is so we can move forward. And that way you can get 50, 60 pictures. And then if something do happen, maybe that you missed something or, you did a soft presentation to your buyers and they're like, nah, you locked it up too high. You can go back and say, man, we just got the inspection back and, we missed a few things, unfortunately, but this is where we at with the deal. In order to move forward, my underwriter is saying that I only can offer you 180,000 instead of 220. So that's some of the stuff that you guys got to start using and implementing if you're going to be visiting properties, right? Well, we don't really teach visiting properties because we teach everything, virtually. But it's not like going out, sitting across someone's living room table or sharing a cup of coffee and talking about how you guys can do business and close on the deals together. Yeah, let's go. I love the energy. I love what we're doing. Everything like that. Who would I recommend for skip tracing? We have our own in-house skip tracing company, easyskiptracing.com. That's what I would recommend for skip tracing. But the skip tracing thing, it all depends. Like I said, if you're on a budget, you definitely probably want to individually skip trace your stuff. It can be more time consuming, but just go out to the leads that like virtually drive for dollars, right? If I know that I don't have a lot of resources, I would just virtually drive for dollars, right? And then I would individually skip trace the virtual drive for dollars leads, and I would focus on calling them myself, and then get someone on the phone, and then hopefully get a contract within a few weeks of doing it. So the biggest thing most people that holds most people back is not the script, right? It's not the leads. It's not the VAs. It's the fact that people are afraid to actually pick up the phone themselves and make the calls and deal with the prospects. That's the biggest thing. Like, we get a chance to work with so many people on a yearly basis. And if I had to summarize it up, majority of them people, they just afraid to make calls now. So if you're not afraid to get on the phone and talk to people and help put your head together with people to figure out what the situation is, then you're probably going to do really well in this business. You're going to make plenty of money. Maybe I'll cover that next week. Virtually driving for dollars, how to do it, what it's about. And literally, it's you using a deal machine app, Chrome extension, and you're going into different areas and neighborhoods, and you're just driving for dollars, finding houses that may look beat up or look older, and you're just making a list out of that. And that list is real powerful because usually that's a list no one else has. And you'll notice, like, a lot of my driving for dollar leads, we had up to 1,810,000 leads in our driving for dollar database. A lot of my driving for dollar leads literally are showing up as high equity. Don't know why, but that's what it is. We got about 8 minutes, guys. Do you have any more questions? Come on, continue dropping your questions. Continue to drop your questions. It's Friday. What you guys got planned for the weekend? I tell you what I got planned tomorrow. We having my son's birthday party. His birthday is actually on Tuesday, but we decided to have his party Saturday tomorrow. Having about 10 kids over. Yeah, they're going to have a good time, eat pizza, chill and relax. How often do you market to your old list? All the time. We don't call it old list. We just call it a list that we're still trying to convert. So we still have our list on rotation. It might not be us hitting it twice a week. It may we scale back to once a week or once every 2 weeks, but we're still rotating our list as much as possible. So, what else I got? So for the month of February, our focus is to help people get their lead generation going, to be able to set up their campaigns, and to be able to help them implement and get consistent lead flow coming in. And then March, we're going to be really focusing on just alternative forms of marketing, Facebook ads, door hangers. Like we're going to really focus on alternative forms of marketing. So look out for a lot of the different trainings that we may present and do. And then, like I said, the biggest thing, your biggest secret weapon that you got in your business is the power of hiring someone for $4 an hour. You don't know how powerful that is when you can literally take 2 or 3 VAs and be able to do things that you probably take a week or two to do because you're so busy. Any more questions? Like I said, if you need a VA, if you need something, book a call with us. We want everybody on here to be signed up for VA Mastery Premium. It's basically a program that we come in and we train your VAs for you. We take care of everything for you and make sure that the training aspect of the VAs is going really well. So sign up now, va.co929.com/premium. Go over there and get involved. It's an amazing class. Myself teach it, Franz teach it, and we bring on some other people to teach as well. It's an amazing training we do. And, just check it out. Try it out for 30 days. See if you like it. It ain't going to kill you. Any other questions, guys? I want to make sure I answer everybody's question before we get out of here today. Today is an amazing Friday. For some reason, here in the DC area, um, man, we've been getting some warm weather. It's almost 70 degrees this week. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. If I was a church folk, they'd tell me, how days are ahead of us. But but I don't know. Next week we're supposed to be back in. We're supposed to have one more day in the 70-degree weather. Every time I've seen something like this, where the weather gets really warm, then it gets really cold again, it's usually big snow coming. So hopefully, it's not no crazy snow. Congratulations, brother. I think that's Bobby. Am I right? Is that you, Bobby? Congratulations, you ordered 25,000 leads. We'll be working on it today. Any leads that's pending for the last 2-3 days, we will get caught up. You all understand this stuff takes time for us to kind of do in the background for you guys. But if you order leads today, you'll get them between today and Saturday. So get your orders in ASAP. As soon as you head over to my website, CEO929.com, you will literally see a thing on the top of the website, and the graphics and marketing team is doing a really amazing job with the website. CEO929.com. You will see this. So buy leads now at the top. You will see that. So grab you some leads, Do you track the people you aren't getting in contact with on your list? Yeah. Yeah. So them people, if it's a really good lead and we know the deal got equity or is if we know they got equity and we know that for sure that it's a good deal, then we'll continue to market to them. We may retag them as not answer, not active, and then we'll send it over to our in-house skip tracer, and they do a deeper skip trace and find the next person in line, cousin, brother, sister that we can reach out to. So, like I said, real estate is hard work. If you want something a lot easier and more structured, go open up a KFC or something. Go open up a Subway. Like with this real estate, it's like it is structured, it is blueprints, but there's no guarantee. Well, the best strategy right now that we about to start implementing is in probably April is fixed to rent. So like BRRRR. So what you do is, we've done this many times, but we just never kept them. You'll get the deal, you'll get on a contract, you'll wholesale it to your other LLC so you can pocket the assignment. You'll find a lender that you already have a relationship with that allow you to balance deal 100%, as long as it's under 65% ARV, then you can buy 100% without bringing them to the table. You can finance, you can roll into your, you can't roll into your appraisal. You got to pay for your appraisal out your pocket. But you can roll into all your closing costs, all the extra fees and stuff, transfer fees, everything that it will cost into the loan, and then finance the whole loan for you. So yeah, so get good at getting deals under contract, assign that shit back to yourself, put the 15, 20,000 in your pocket up front, pay yourself to do the deal. Instead of fixing up to sell it, which we was doing a lot of, we did about 13 of them. You should be fixing up to rent it out or keep it. I'm definitely going to bring the family to Africa soon. Within the next 36 months, we're going to plan a trip to go to Africa. I don't know if it's going to be Ghana, Nigeria. Most likely it may be Ghana. How often do you follow up? Every single day. You should have multiple different lists. Yeah. You can use business credits for your down payments and get a DSCR loan. So what you're going to do is you got to figure out a way to liquidate your business credit cards, and liquidate your lines of credit, and then get that into your account. I like to have it sitting in your account for at least 60 days, honestly. So let's say, for example, I always tell people for DSCR loans, you might want to at least have put aside 25% of the purchase price. So if you're looking to do $200,000 deals, then you need to have $50,000 in liquid just in your account for at least a 60-day cycle. So they go look at the last two bank statements, and then you have at least a 680 credit score. You automatically qualify for most DSCR loan programs, especially if it's just strictly asset-based without you personally guaranteeing with tax returns and stuff like that. So figure out a way to liquidate your credit cards, put some money to the side to make the minimum payment while you go do the DSCR loan. And then you fix it up, and then refinance it. When you refinance, then you take that $50,000, you pay it back off, or you keep that $50,000, a profit or whatever the profit may be. You pocket the profit, and then you pay the $50,000 back off, and then keep doing it again. And then probably in 2-3 years time, they're gonna give you bigger lines of credit. They're gonna sting you more credit because they see your credit worthiness is going up. And literally, you probably can each LLC leverage up to $1 million worth of business credit. So I would probably at the same time create like 3-4 more LLCs, make them good, build the website, do everything the right way, get it listed in 411, set up a Regis actual address. Don't use no UPS box shit, like a Regis address. And just put them in different areas. I set one up in Florida. I set one up in New York. I set one up in, North Carolina, and just move them, make them look like they actually, businesses doing really well. And then I use these businesses as my partner. So I create a JV deal, and then the deals I do, I cherry pick which business is going to fund this deal for me, right? And that way the business can show revenue coming in too. The reason why people sting you money and give you money, right, is because, yeah, you can leverage credit using a personal guarantee, but if you really want to break the hump to it, your business got to be making money. So if you're doing maybe 3 to 5 DSCR loans a year with each LLC, and you probably, let's say, for example, you're profiting $15,000 per deal, you know what I mean? That's $80,000 a year that you can show that you're making a profit. People do business with you. Yeah, you can set up follow-ups on the list that you create inside Prospect Vote. You can set it like follow-up in 3 months, 2 months, 6 months, the automatic text sequence. You can set it up where triggers where somebody actually call back or text back not interested. You can take them off the main follow-up sequence, but then put them on a not interested sequence, and it's a little different. It's a little separate marketing, maybe a whole different phone number. There's a lot. I already talked to the team, and I told them, because we was holding Prospect Vote for like general entrepreneurs, people who have businesses outside of real estate. But I told the team this week, let's open it up for our real estate family because they really need a CRM that's going to help them. And this CRM is customizable, so that's why it's so important and powerful because it's not really too many limits. It has its own API key, so you can integrate with other softwares and tools. So Yeah, we're going to really focus on our CRM system to help our real estate investors in the next, 60 days, like starting Monday. For the next 6 days, going to be committed to developing custom snapshots and funnels just for them. Any other questions? I just want to make sure I answer all you guys' questions before we get out of here. But like I said, book get you some leads, man. Go into the co929.com, get you some leads. We'll take good care of you. Of course, like if you tap into the business credit, you're very responsible with it, and you just stay disciplined. You're not spending the money on anything personal. You just we call that bank rolling the money. Every time you get profits, you put back into the business. Or you get profit, you buy more and more properties. You can build a nice substantial size real estate portfolio. We're actually relaunching my company approval, and this time we'll be offering real estate loans, including DSCR loans and everything. Probably June sometime, between May and June. So if you're serious about building a real estate portfolio, we actually show you how to get the credit card, show you how to get the bank accounts, how to structure everything, and how to present your loans to the lenders we're going to be working with, so you can get as many deals as necessary. I don't send out direct mail. We just strictly cold calling and SMS marketing is what we do. Any more questions? All right, guys. I see you Monday. Remember, we go live every Monday through Friday, sometime around 12 o'clock. Don't hold us to get on our email list so that way you can be receiving our emails. And then sign up for that VA Mastery Premium. Get you some leads this week. And if you're ready to take your business to the next level, hit me for the business in the box. We want to take on 3 more people this month because it takes a lot of work in the background to do this. So 3 more people this month we're allowed to get registered for the Business in the Box program. Go to the website, co929.com, book a call so we can learn more about the Business in the Box program. Talk to you soon. Appreciate you. Stay safe. See you Monday.